Fans, there's something going on that's making me angrier than a red rocket. Johnny Depp has starred in many iconic roles. He's played in many movies that have changed the world of movies forever. Sure, he's had some, he's taken some wrong steps. He's been wrong-headed. He's been misguided at times. I mean, he played a person with, that had hands for scissors, for Pete's sake. The kids, they don't need to see anything like that. But Johnny Depp overall, if you look at his life overall, you will see this is a soft-spoken, kind-hearted man that has done all he can to better the world. And now we have this cold, calculating sociopath, Amber Heard, that has done such awful, disgusting things to Mr. Depp, said such nasty things, cursed him out probably almost every day of her life. The lady's got some serious problems in her head. But now, Johnny Depp, he's been fired from the Pirates of the Caribbean series. I've spent the last 7 days watching and rewatching every one of those majestic films. You can get lost in the world of the Pirates of the Caribbean. It's so vast and nuanced and beautiful. And to think that we may never be in that world again, and certainly not in the same way, because Jack Sparrow was vital to it. To think that all that is going to end, that's something that I and many other pirate lovers and descendants of pirates will never forgive you for, Mr. Heard. Mrs. Heard, I mean. We will never forgive you. We may be a minority nowadays, but our voice is loud, our hearts are brave, and you will walk the plank. Johnny Depp is a soft-spoken, eccentric hero that has done more for the world than most people can even grasp. Amber Heard is a cold, calculating sociopath that wanted to build upon her own fledgling career on the coattails of Johnny Depp's success. But little does she know that she has miscalculated harshly, because though Johnny Depp may be soft-spoken, he is a juggernaut, and he will come at you with the full force of the law. The court proceedings you see now are just the beginning, Mrs. Heard. You will face the consequences of your actions. Don't doubt that for 1 second. You've really stepped in it now. Your career, the little bit of career you had, is going to take a nosedive now. You're not going to be on the front page of the paper, at least not in any way you want to be. Your name's not going to be in lights anymore, Mrs. Heard. It's all over. What you've done cannot be undone. I guess you didn't expect that the descendants of pirates like myself would take such umbrage to your disgusting actions. Pirates of the Caribbean revolutionized the world in many ways. There's a reason I can watch those movies once a month, at least, and not get tired of them. Before those movies came out, the coral reefs in the ocean were in very bad disrepair. People thought many sea animals were going to go extinct, and they were well on their way to going extinct. But once these movies came out, Johnny Depp had played a pirate so well, many began to question whether or not he actually was a pirate. Maybe he had a hidden life. Maybe he was Jack Sparrow in a hidden life, a secret life. Finally, the seas, the plankton were able to start living again. The whales, there with them, their populations were finally able to increase. The seas were finally vibrant again, thanks to people fearing going on the high seas once again, as they feared an ever-increasing presence of pirates. Don't ever forget, those of you that claim to protect wildlife, Johnny Depp did that for us. And his entire legacy was almost undone by a cold, calculating, sociopathic woman that the courts have largely been favoring in recent times, but hopefully after this, the tide will turn and the pendulum will swing back. And Mr. Depp, Johnny, I've talked to you about this privately, and I will say it again on video. I wish you all the best, and I thank you for all that you've done for the world of movies. Whenever I have a gangplank, or I am on a wooden ship, or I have a cutlass, or I'm wearing a bandana, or I've got a bottle of rum, I think of you, Mr. Sparrow, and I thank you for what you brought to the big screen and what you did for the world by being a pirate of the Caribbean.